Despite the heat of the summer, the Chickasaw Cultural Center attracts visitors exploring the site's natural beauty and landscape and discovering Chickasaw history and heritage.
Did you see Ken Lance?
Pat and Glenn Herron recognize friends and neighbors who are part of the Honor Garden. It's a place that celebrates the leadership and contributions of Chickasaw people in a variety of fields.
I think it's wonderful, absolutely wonderful. I see a lot of people that we know. It's gorgeous. It's absolutely gorgeous.
It's certainly made to stay. I'll say that. They will build everything, you know. I'm impressed with it, really am.
A lot of our dances have animal names, such as the snake dance that we knew.
A year after the Cultural Center opened, there are still first-time visitors, some who are just learning about their Native American roots.
I didn't realize how the Chickasaw and the Choctaw were tied together. Because I'm the Choctaw myself. My great-grandmother was a Choctaw. So it's been pretty cool.
The Tillman family has a special guide, their friend 9-year-old Anoli Billy. She says her favorite place is the Chickasaw village, where she can see how her ancestors once lived.
I'm Chickasaw, and I'm really proud of being Chickasaw because my ancestors, they've traveled the Trail of Tears and all the things they've done, and we think it's really hard just now, but just think that what they've had to do.
B, that's the house right here. That's the house they lived in the summer.
We want to pass it on so that everybody will know.
You see a continuous thread, a dynamic and evolving and changing culture that is alive. And that's what the Cultural Center is really all about.
Dr. Amanda Cobb-Greetham says more than 50,000 visitors have come to the Chickasaw Cultural Center. The state-of-the-art interactive displays, cultural classes, and demonstrations highlight the center. And new this summer is the Holisso Center, a research area for the study of Chickasaw history and culture.
Holisso is the Chickasaw word for anything to do with books or paper, and that is where we have all of our collections.
The collections feature genealogy, archaeology, photo archives, journals, and artifacts. The Holisso Center helps trace Chickasaw roots. The Chickasaw Cultural Center as a whole provides its citizens a place to embrace their heritage and celebrate it with others.
It had been almost 20 years ago that Governor first brought up to people, if we ever had the resources to do something devoted to culture, what would it be? And they had a series of community meetings and sent out questionnaires, and I have the notes, the compilation of all of those notes in a notebook on my desk. And every so often I get it out to make sure that the Cultural Center, while we were planning, that the Cultural Center was indeed, that we were planning it correctly to be what the Chickasaw people wanted it to be. And then now, a year later, and I look at that and I'm like, it is that. Not it's going to be that, but it is that we are realizing that vision every day at the Cultural Center.